Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So, guys, I want to give you a news of a very sad news about Nigeria. Sometimes when some of us talk about Nigeria, some of you just think we just hate the country from birth. For me, as for me, Nigeria is the worst country in the world. I don't care what you want to say. You understand whether you want to start telling me about Sudan and all those smaller countries. For me, Nigeria is the worst country in the world. No electricity, no road, all the federal roads zero, state roads zero, no proper cities, no livable city. Nigeria is not even in the League of Nations. And let me give you a reason why. So EFCC under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he wants to investigate $347 billion allocated to companies in Nigeria between January 2014 and June 2023. And for those of you who don't know, I think Jonathan left 2015, right? Yes. So it was towards the tail end of Jonathan's government and Buhari, useless Buhari government, the worst president ever in the history of the world. Buhari is worse than Adolf Hitler. Buhari is worse than Museveni. And not only in terms of killing people, in terms of corruption. Even Buhari and his team came out to say the other day that they were stylishly saying they were into assassinations. That if they wanted to assassinate Nnamdi Kanu, they would have assassinated him. Let me give you a breakdown of this news. Let me give you an excerpt of this news so that just pay attention, listen carefully. Based on the news, they said this morning local and foreign companies in Nigeria got at least $347.49 billion from the Apex Bank, that's CBN, to service their foreign exchange needs and obligation within this 10-year period. And according to what they said in the news, this development came against the backdrop of EFCC probe of forest allocations to Dangote Group and 51 other companies under the immediate past governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. For those of you who don't know, they say Dangote because he has strong links to the government. This Dangote that always wants to do like good man is part of the people causing problem in Nigeria. Say Dangote will just do partnership with the Emefiele. They will be collecting Nigerian foreign reserve, and the Nigerian government will say no dollar, no dollar. The small one that is there, Dangote and his friends will just be enjoying it at the detriment of other businesses, at the detriment of people that are supposed to benefit from this money. And let me also give you a breakdown. Just calm down and enjoy this news. So a breakdown of the allocation per year within this period, you understand. So they said in 2014, 65.99 billion was disbursed in 2014, 44.69 billion 2015, 25.5 billion 2016, 27.64 billion in 2017, $40.81 billion. So I'm not talking of naira in 2018. $43.99 billion in 2019, $28.24 billion in 2020, $16.49 billion in 2021. So during Jonathan government, towards the tail end of his government, Jonathan and his group of gangsters. That's why I always tell people that Jonathan is a useless president. I don't care what some of you say. As far as I'm concerned, no Nigerian president so far has worked. Both Obasanjo, none has worked 40%. 40%, I'm even being generous. I would say 30%. They are all criminals. From Obasanjo to Jonathan to, I don't know, Yar'Adua was sick, so I will excuse him that because he was almost helpless when he was in power. You understand what I'm saying? So Jonathan government disputed the highest, and if you watch, the dollar that Nigeria has was just going down and down. But I think in 2019 they had a high level of dollar. And then let me now tell you people that were giving this dollar. So according to them, the industrial sector got the most of this forest allocation with $69.71 billion. Others include food, $24.88 billion, manufacture products, $32.73 billion, transport sector, $6.69 billion, agricultural sector, $2.83 billion, and minerals, $2.88 billion, oil sector, $37.46 billion. Now, if I ask you, where is the evidence of this money? There's no evidence. The country is even worse than it even started. These are money, oil money. Tomorrow somebody will come and tell me Jonathan is a elder statesman, Buhari is the best president. Anybody telling me that Buhari is the best president, that person is my enemy. I've still maintained that anybody supporting APC I see them like terrorists. I'm not saying I will fight them all. I dissociate with you, I disconnect with you. Just this life is not hard. Anybody that you see that two of you are not aligning, there's no need of you to engage in conversations that will result in heated arguments. Just dissociate yourself. I see them like mentally insane people. You understand what I'm saying? So this bulk of this money was wasted on that Buhari. Now where's the evidence? This money, and by the way, when govt and his friends want to change this money, they will not change it at the normal exchange rate. They can change it it looks like they change it at any rate they like, or they just take the money. I don't even understand what is going on there. Where's the evidence? All the federal roads, but I'm sure they give construction companies too. All the federal roads in the country dead. Nigeria travel from Bayelsa to Sokoto. All the federal roads are zero. You can travel in other countries 24 hours, 25 hours. You hardly see pothole. With the amount of this money can float. I will tell you what this money can do. You understand? Then now when you talk about what do they call it? Electricity, zero. Did you see any evidence of electricity in this money? Zero. You understand what I'm saying? Or they were not using scale of preference in sharing this money. Or maybe the news itself, I don't understand it because my brain is going haywire because I'm just imagining. Look at the amount. Most of you don't know how astronomical this amount is. I think Nigeria needs to have somebody should have a YouTube channel to actually break down to Nigerians. I don't know if I can do that. Somebody that's grounded in economics to tell Nigerians what $1 billion can do, what $3 billion. You know, just an estimate. They will tell you, hey, $1 billion can do build a new city, or you can float a new city, not totally build a new city, or you can do so kilometers of road in the current dispensation. I think that would be very good. I wish I had money. I would sponsor a lot of things in Nigeria just to educate people. You understand? So no evidence, electricity, no road, no light, no water, even insecurity. The Nigerian government has been allocating money to the Ministry of what do they call it? Security. I think they have the highest budget. Still, Boko Haram and killer herdsmen and Fulani terrorists are killing people on a daily basis. Under this same useless Buhari, that where this vast amount of money was wasted. Let me say more than 80% of this 340 or 85% of this $347 billion. It was under his tenure that they killed more people. It was under his tenure Nigeria didn't have any. Everything was zero, negative. And you know, when you talk about Nigeria, you see people defending this wickedness, and many Nigerians have said it as selfish. As far as life is okay for them, even if everybody in their village is dead, that's not their business. As far as they see people that will be worshiping them and their money. I mean, I don't worship money. You understand? I don't believe that anybody is my God or anything, or anybody. Once I don't know. There's a way I operate. Nobody's supernatural. All of us will die. All of us go to toilet. So when I don't see anybody as special or great or anything, if I see Tinubu, I will tell I will not hide. If I see Jonathan, I will tell him that he didn't perform well. I don't care. Many of you don't know me in real life. I'm telling you, I don't even care whether you're the source of my food. It's better to always say the truth, and it will set you free. Just imagine the amount people have wasted. Yet it has not improved the life of any Nigerian. With no evidence, the companies didn't grow. Nigerian companies didn't grow under this period. So what did they use the whole money to? They gave it to their friends. $347 billion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you make about this news? Does it make you sad? Because to me this is just pathetic. And some foreign companies were involved in this scandal, not only local companies. There's partnership now. It's not Nigerian companies that allow them. If they tell you, okay, that Bujarab that they built, I don't think they even built it with up to $2 billion. That tallest building in the world, everybody wants to watch. Now the money that building has generated revenue is wonderful. Nigeria is just, let us even have functional cities before we start talking of high-rise world-class buildings. We don't have any functional city. You understand? Abuja is just a small percentage. Abuja doesn't even have sewage and water. $1 billion can float a city. $1 billion. Now these people wasted 347. We don't see the evidence. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.